All right, bet. Y'all good?
Sir.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Got the boys all the way from Cap Heights. My man 3. I done played ball with him a couple times, you know what I'm saying? So it's a, like you said, long time no see. Actually, one of my favorite hoopers to play with. I ain't gonna hold you, for real.
Appreciate that.
For sure. Then you brought his manager, Los, for sure.
Yeah, CEO.
CEO.
Yeah,
Yes, sir,
okay.
CEO. Talking about keep on grinding music.
Yeah,
So
keep on grinding
yes,
music.
sir. Yes, sir. You got a couple more artists, you said. That,
Yeah, I got one out the A right now, one out Alabama, Pittsburgh, and another artist too out DC coming out of shit.
Okay. Yes, sir. And we got Mook right here on the other side. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the young right here.
Yes, sir.
Fat
Gotti. And my man right here. Juan. Yeah, like you said. Some of them y'all can't see, but you know what I'm saying, the gang in here with it, you know what I'm saying? So let's get started, man. Me and 3. How's it been, man, for you? Let's start off with the music, man. What got you into it? What made you want to really, say, I gotta push this? Was it like a moment where you just having fun with the music, or was it kind of just like it's time for me to apply that pressure?
Yeah, I mean, it started off fun, like just writing little lyrics and all that. You doing little shit with your friends and all that. It started off as fun, and then like you see how people gravitate. Like when they start gravitating, like, oh nah, you should start making music, or you should start taking it serious. That's when you start looking at it as like it could become a job or something. Like this could be something that I could really do. People really fuck with it. Like that's how I looked at it. I mean, it's cool though. Like music fun. It's always been a thing. Like I was saying yesterday in the interview, like I always been a big fan of the music. Like Lil Wayne, you grow up on all that, the mixtape era. That's make you want to rap. When you hear niggas making music like Wayne was making music. Yeah, huge inspiration.
For sure. I heard a lot of samples in your music, for real. You know what I'm saying? You got that good ear.
Yeah.
You know, talk about, especially with that production and that creative process is like for you, especially like you say, you start to take it a little more serious now. You definitely, like I said, you finally get that ear. You really want to make sure that you put out some good quality stuff. So make sure you talk about what that's like for you too, that creative process.
It's hard. I ain't gonna say it's hard, but it's like, it's difficult because it's like when you trying to stand out, it take a little longer, like, cause I'm not going with the normal DMV sound, so it's like I gotta work a little harder to find a beat that I won't usually hear on the average artist album or his mixtape. Like I ain't gonna hear that beat again. Like if I find this beat or if I get a beat like this, I know they ain't rapping on this jumps, but I can turn this into like one of my jumps, like, and it may not even be like a rap beat per se. Like it'd be a Brent Fayez beat, for example, but how I rap on it, motherfuckers that think like, oh nah, that's the jumps that you supposed to be rapping on. Like nah, I just put my stamp on it, put my flow on it, and I turned it to what I wanted it to be. So it'd be a little difficult, but once you get the flowing with it, playing with the beat, listen to it numerous times and all that, it become easy. But then it gets hard when you start over again on the next track. But you fall in love to learn the process. For
sure. And when I say for you, definitely had a lot of eyes on you since you've been playing ball. You talk about a lot of your music, you know what I'm saying? Talk about, just growing up playing ball, especially out Largo, you know what I'm saying, historic team, historic program out there. That made a lot of noise, and a lot of people definitely look to you. I seen you drop 40 in a watch, you said off the couch, you know what I'm saying? So talk about that. Talk about, just that hooping, how hooping kind of translated into your music for you a little bit.
As far as the translation goes, you take the same dedication that you would take. Like with the hooping, you want to make it somewhere. That's everybody's dream when you start out. Like you gotta dream something, you gotta want something. It's impossible for you to start and you don't want to do nothing. Like every kid wanted to be an NBA player or an NFL player or a professional boxer or something like that. It don't matter what it is, you wanted to be something though. Like you seen it on the TV and then I can do that. I want to do that when I get older. Like so that's what it was. But it's like as far as like combining the two, I put the same dedication and craft into it, like the same hard work that I use on the court. I put it in the music because it's the same methods. Like whatever you put into this shit is what you're gonna get back. So the same way, it's the same, it all work hand in hand. You gotta work hard, you gotta give it more than what you would usually give it. And where we coming from, you still gotta go harder on top of hard. Like you gotta go harder and hard, cause motherfucking rappers made it out of Capitol Heights. Nobody doing what I'm doing. Like, it's people that done got far, but unfortunately they like, how the streets go. But yeah, like you gotta work a little harder on top of hard.
And you definitely, like you see, you repping Capitol Heights hard, man, you know what I'm saying? What's that pride like coming from, PG County and, the DMV in general? Like now you kind of creating that lane for Cap Heights, like you say, and putting it on again. So what is it like, being that person on the forefront, making sure everybody see what y'all got going on out there?
Go ask it again.
So what's it like, you know what I'm saying, from being from Capitol Heights, like you said, you know, people where y'all come from not, you know, really getting that next level push, you know what I mean? And so what is it like for you being that person right now at the forefront, trying to make sure it happens and, you know what I'm saying, taking it to the next level for the city?
I mean, it's cool. Like, I always been the youngest one per se doing something. Like,
Yeah.
so it's like I always been looked at that. Like before the rap, it was basketball. Like, oh yeah, young, he gonna go to the league. Like,
For sure.
he gonna do something with that basketball shit if he stay focused. So it ain't really nothing new. It's just like, this is where I come from. This home. I can't help but represent it everywhere I go. Like, if I don't say I'm from there, you gonna see it in my actions. Like,
Right.
Shorty, a Cap Heights nigga, he
Yeah.
act just like brother used to be from around there, or he do something that bruh do. Like, that should be, I mean, it's cool being the face of this shit. Like, I guess it's fun. Like,
So,
it's still it's a little bit more to get used to. Like, but it's cool.
for sure. Lil, somebody take with you right quick, man. Like, what's it like, you know, representing someone like 3 right here, and you know, especially, you know, probably be from Capitol Heights as well too, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's it like seeing someone like him from your spot really trying to take this as serious and, you know, try to take it to the next level?
Man, like he said before this shit, like it was basketball for bruh. You know what I'm saying? I used to hoop myself, but we already knew like, yeah, little bruh going. You know what I'm saying? But no, ain't nothing changed, just bruh rap. You know what I'm saying? It's the ticket right here. Well-rounded artists. You know, that's what I try to look for when I'm going to get artists like the YBs right here. You know what I'm saying? Well-rounded. So that way, like, you know, we can get any flows, Afro beats, rock beats, all that type of shit.
For sure.
Yeah, we ain't trying to keep ourselves in a certain box. We're trying to take this shit up.
For sure. Absolutely. And then, you know, got 3 projects out right now, the TOOBUSY3SKI, that's your name. And then but I've seen, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I've been paying attention. You had a couple different artist names, and you put out music for a little while, you know what I'm saying?
A whole little revamp process when I was on house arrest. I had to go through a whole little revamp. So I was going back and forth with Distro Kid throughout my house arrest process. And they made me take all my music down from 3.
Okay.
Saying, I mean, like, there's too many artists that go by 3 or use it 3 in their name. So it's like, I mean, it was understandable, but it's like everybody called me 3 at the end of the day, so it was like, damn, that's still original, and at the same time, this is me we talking about, but I guess I'm not enough yet, so it's like, yeah, you gotta come with something a little different, so we went with TOOBUSY3SKI, 3 albums, back out the ticket, pregame, first quarter.
For sure. So which one was your favorite one to make?
I'm gonna always say my first jump. Like, pregame. The ticket originally, it's an album now, but the ticket started off as an EP. That was like a teaser. And people really gravitated to that shit. They started liking it. So then I came with pregame. And then they like, all right, you gotta keep coming now. So then I came with first quarter. Like, but pregame was really my favorite because I got to lock in with my brother Tyler. Like, the vibe, it's different. It's just different when I'm working with him because it's like, I don't know how to really explain it, but he got that. It's like he started off with my music. Like, when I first started recording, it was really with him. So it's like he got my sound down packed to the point where like he already be having shit set up for me. Like, I don't really gotta work as hard. And then it's like the way I rap, he don't gotta work as hard. So we always fuck with each other when it came to that. Cause like I'm not a punch-in rapper. Like, I don't really rap. So it always made his job easier because he ain't got to do 101 things on my songs. Like, it's easy to put my music together because I already give you finished product. Like, half of the music that's out right now is unmixed. Like, you don't got to touch it. It's better raw. Like, don't touch it. It's probably better raw. Like, people like that shit.
For sure. So what's your goal overall, you know, moving forward with, you know, like the sound and production? You know, you've experimented, like you said, with a lot of different styles and beats and everything. What is kind of like your, you know, what is your sound that you kind of want to push forward for someone to like really say, oh, I'm 3, like this is who I am?
I mean, I really want to like master my flow. I feel like I haven't really came out of my shell yet as far as the music go. Like, it's a lot of more things I can open up and touch base on, but I ain't really all the way there yet. Like, I ain't all the way come. It ain't really that though. I'm lying for the camera. I'm on probation. I can't say a lot of shit. Like, I just can't rap about certain shit that I would want to put in a song. Like, it's just certain shit is just not. It's not reasonable right now. It's not logical to talk about that with what you have going on. So it's like I gotta hold back on certain shit give them certain music.
Like I said, like you said, we young, so you gotta let a couple things develop. That's kind of how I feel a little bit with what I'm doing sometimes. Like I gotta hold back on some things because I gotta let my experience and let myself grow before I can really put that out. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So you know, I definitely feel that, bro. So you know, talk about this what kind of stories you have just kind of growing up, like you said, just just being someone that's always been known and in the mix, or even if anybody here got a story they want to tell. It's just about who you are. You know what I'm saying?
I got a story, a funny story I want to tell. I was about to say, I mean, I could go all day. I mean, so much shit done happened in the neighborhood. Like, I can go all day. So I remember one time I called myself being a bungee jumper at my house. Up the top window, we tied sheets around my waist and shit. My cousins, and they gonna know the story when I tell this shit too. They know who they are. I ain't gonna say their names, but they tied the jumps around my waist and shit, and I'm hanging out the window. And the goal was when I tug, I'm at the bottom. I mean, you could let go, but I did a test tug.
Right.
And bro really let me go from the top of the window. Like,
Damn.
and I fell all the way down. But look, this is the fucked up part though. My uncle Tommy, he downstairs in the dining room. He making a sandwich and shit. He saying as he making a sandwich right there by the window, he just see a nigga fall. He think he tripping though, like so he ain't never run outside. Like it took them a little minute. They looking out the window, like looking down at me. They think I'm dead because I just fell out the top window, hit the ground. I'm a little kid. Like they run outside, he follow out behind him. Like damn, I'm thinking I'm tripping. I'm like, high shit, you done fell out the motherfucking window. Like, really fell out the window though. I'm thinking I'm hot right here. Like. I mean, it's so much burnt out shit that we used to do as kids, though. Put blankets all over the windows, run around with Nerf guns and shit in the house. Like, done broke everything in my mother house. Like, broke everything in that junk. She done had to replace everything. Yeah, so I been doing this shit, man. That's nothing, though. It's some fun shit.
I feel you. I feel you. So talk about now just growing, you feel me? Like, just now that, like we talked about everything with the music, you just, even those you could probably step into, because, I talked about just how did y'all get connected. And
about to be saying a little bit more of that.
Put up that catalog so they could drop their album or mixtape, whatever one they want to run with. And when the people want to follow up, they ain't got to work as hard to go back to the studio.
Shit already there.
Make more music, they already got shit in the cut, so they always build it on top of the infrastructure that they started. Like, that's how you want to come into this shit. You always want to have a lot of music. You never know when that label might call. Somebody might call, that movie might call, or that show might call, hey, heard some shit on Instagram,
Right.
I got this already set, how you feel about that?
Right.
I mean, we like this, we'll use this. You ain't have to get up out your bed, you just made money off a phone call just because you already put the work in. Like, that come from already putting the work in. So you can be blessed enough to move like that when that time comes. But, they gonna get it. They get to it. They definitely getting to it.
Yeah, they about to start dropping videos and shit.
Okay. Y'all ready for it though? Y'all sound ready. Mookaloo, you ready? I was trying to get them warmed up, you know what I'm saying? This your first time on camera? Yeah. I can tell, I've been doing it for a little bit, so I can tell. It's all good, man. We have a good time, we have good vibes. So for y'all now, at least for 3, right? What do you see yourself carving? Like, what kind of role do you see yourself carving for? Like, do you want to be industry? You want to stay independent? What is your kind of goal? Like you said, is it just maybe you want to get some stuff off for a show or a song? Like, what would you prefer? Like, what is your way you think the ticket could be for you?
See, when I first started out, it was like I thought I was gonna use music as like a gateway. Cause it was like music was cool. I could do music, but I'm not really like. Well, at the beginning, I'm not really like on that. Like, I ain't really trying to be rapping, bro. Like, that shit cool. Get the little hoes and shit when you fucking with music and shit, but that shit be cool, bro. That shit ain't nothing. Like, I really wanted to get into that fashion shit though. But I seen a lot of people use music as a gateway, like motherfucking A$AP Rocky, Rihanna, and shit like that. Like, you ain't heard Rihanna music since 2013. Like, she gave motherfuckers one album and went straight to cosmetics. Like, she used that shit as a gateway. She finessed the people for real. They thought she was gonna be an artist. Like, she did what she had to do so she could do what she wanted to do. Basically, like, that's all she did. That's how I looked at it. But now it's like I can still carry that same approach in a way, but it's like I'm in too deep now. I gotta keep giving them music. Like, I ain't spank them on that first go around, so now I'm just in too deep. It's like people always looking for it, so I gotta keep it coming. Like, you don't want to lose your fan base or make people disappointed. But you know, I always keep the fans happy.
So I feel that. So last night you had a show. How'd that go?
That don't wind up. It didn't go as planned, but we was in the building.
Okay.
Capitol Heights was in the building.
Nah,
We
no
showed up. I
question.
was about to say we was strong in that zone. Capitol
Right.
Heights was in the building. We was in the building.
All the outstanding members.
Yeah, I was about to say a lot of outstanding members showed up, so I was still happy to see all the men still showed up, even though it wasn't what it planned to be. People still came out. It still was fun. Listened to some good music. We smoked in the session and all that. Good vibes, man.
So that's
Got off the block.
So that's probably turned you up for the next time you got so
Yeah,
locked
so
in,
yeah,
ready to
for
go
the
on that
next
stuff.
It's like, yeah, man,
Yeah.
I know the members gonna come, so I gotta come heavy. I gotta be ready.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I was nervous yesterday because that was gonna be like my second performance.
Okay.
I was nervous, but when I see the men coming in, I'm about to do this shit like I'm standing on a brick or something. I'm about to perform. It's all the members in here. I mean, it's people in here, but all my members in here, so comfortable. Like,
For sure.
I can perform. I'll be alright.
For sure. Yes, sir. You any collabs you have coming up again? You had a lot of collabs on your first few tapes.
It's fine.
Or is any collabs that you are trying to get that you've been waiting for, and now you got more of a catalog that you're building up. You trying to hit their phone.
And now that my catalog building up, I really wanted to work with YG Tech
Okay.
from out of Baltimore. I really wanted to work with Shawty because I feel like his music, it corresponds in a way when it comes to that motivation. And you know, if you listen to Tech, you know, you understand the style of music and what he making and all that. So yeah, I like YG Tech music and all that. As far as any other artists, shit, motherfucker. I mean, the youngest, that's anyway though. Like, we'll always have music together, be in the studio together. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, if an artist really willing to work with me, I work with them, but I'm really too open to just, I don't know, like I work with the artists that I knew before the rap. Like, it's a lot of artists that I knew before music, so I work with them, it would be nothing, because I knew you before music.
Like you said, it's being that ticket. So as you get your way out, you bring everybody behind. That came, that
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Come behind
That's
you.
no
with you.
questions. I don't really got a choice. I mean, you always got a choice, but
Right.
I ain't gonna feel right as a man if my man help me get here and then I leave them. Like, that's anyway though. Like, the man gotta come with me. This shit ain't gonna be fun if I'm spending all this shit by myself. I'm doing all of it by myself. It ain't gonna be fun.
For sure. What kind of cities you looking to do if you was to do another show in another city?
That was sure.
So I know Los, he was in Austin. I was in Austin. That's a good vibe out there, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out west. I want to perform in Cali or something like that. Cali cool. A. What else? Who else be cool? Miami. What you say?
Big Apple,
New York.
New York
is cool
we
too.
got some cool little shit coming up. Like,
Yeah,
I was
New York.
supposed to be linked. Nah, we weren't supposed to be linking up and shit out Austin, but shit, I'll be out there too.
for sure.
South by Southwest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get bruh and shit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying, out there. So,
For sure.
like, you know, in our city, you know, we got Broccoli City, Summer Jam, next year for shit show. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be there.
Anybody who pay, for real. I think about it, yeah, like, as soon as I go, but shit, whoever book, fuck, I pay that back and I'm pulling up. It don't matter.
That's real
But
shit.
yeah, Cali, hey, Detroit, Miami, more towns like that. Fuck with those. It's my personal favorites. Towns like that.
So, talked a lot about music. Before we get out of here, I know you brought up fashion. I know you did a couple shoots for a couple brands not so long ago, a couple years ago too, probably before COVID, right around COVID.
Yeah,
like that.
before COVID,
Like
a
I
little
said,
bit after COVID,
People
yeah.
shot, man. A lot of people, like I said, just look at 3. So like, what's it like? You know what I'm saying? He was a model boy, using that model stuff a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about what was that like, you know, just being able to help, you know, the DMV too. But, you know, that's part of, you know, what everybody, at least out here, is part of those two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Building up, you know, what we got going on out here. So what was it like, you know, being able to collab with the brands like that? But part, this was like, was this still before you making music?
So originally, I think I started that modeling shit like before the music.
Right,
like I had music already. Like I had music in the notes.
Right.
The homies was fucking with it, but I never dropped it. Like it wasn't on Apple Music for people to hear. Like if you asked for it while I was listening to it on my story, I'd send it to you. But yeah, like shit like that. But the modeling came in the pandemic because it was boring as shit. Like, it wasn't really nothing to do in the pandemic for real. Like you spending all your money on dumb shit and all that, bro. So I'm like, man, fuck, I'm about to model, bro. Like, why I can't model? I can model.
Right.
So motherfucker, I wound up hooking up with this shorty. I got her number and all that. We was talking and she put me on to the modeling zone and all that. And it wasn't long after that I was doing runways, photo shoots and all that. So I've been deep in the modeling zone. That shit was cool though.
So.
I like modeling because like when I was modeling at the beginning of the pandemic, it wasn't really cool for niggas to do it. Like, it wasn't too many straight niggas modeling, bro. So I'm in there, but it's like, it's 40 bad bitches in this junk, bro. It's probably like 2 gay niggas there. No, they probably not even really gay, but they just look gay, like, because they model or some shit, but it's 40 bitches in here, bro. How do you not want to be in this room right now, bro? Like, you can make all the mistakes in the world. You got 40 women willing to correct anything you doing. Like, it's 40 women. It's all bitches in here.
That's a
like,
crazy
it's
ratio.
all, I hate that I keep saying bitches, but it's all women in here. Like, it's all fine women in here. Like, they look they best. They got on their high heels. They walking. They doing their thing. Like, and they showing you how to look good to a crowd. Like, all you doing is being appealing to the crowd, and you wearing somebody else's shit. People just overthink that modeling and shit. Like, that shit was fun to me. Like, I can't go into detail or why it was so fun. I really want to say on camera why that shit used to be so fun, but modeling is just the coolest thing, bro. Like, if you ever get a chance, just model, bro. Like, just model, like, do that shit. That shit fun as shit. Model.
So, it's funny you bring up women because I ain't gonna lie. Today, it was one of those days where I had to call a nigga out for it, you know what I'm saying, some shit, right? He want to do an interview or whatever, but he saying he faking on, you know, situation and payment and everything like that, but he said, I see on the story, he talking about the women, talking about he want to cuddle up and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, so it's like...
Why you say that?
Hey, look, man, I don't know, man. I'm just, my thing, what I'm about to talk to you right now is I kind of prioritizing, you know, when it's time to lock in with the ladies and when it's time for you to get on your shit because, you know, in that moment right there, it's like, come on, bro. You say you want to do something. You say you want to do something for yourself and build yourself up. But when the time comes, nah, I can't. It's something, you know, obviously things happen in life, you know, you feel me? But it's like your priorities still not in order. Like, why you worried about being laying up with the bitches? Or why you worried about, you know what I'm saying, trying to go outside and do all this other shit? Like, talk about just, you know, where I feel like, at least for us niggas, right, we men in here, where niggas ain't got their priorities straight when it comes to, you know, handling their business and when it's time to go do that other shit.
I got a saying that I always be saying outside. If you, that was just my last caption too. If you put money over business, okay, that's the right movement. Like, you gotta put your money first. You gotta make sure that bag is right before you deal with any female. Like, my father always told me, them bitches gonna be around. They gonna be around. Like, handle your business. They gonna be around. Like, granted, I did always do the little kid thing and still deal with the females and put that shit over the business. But now that I'm older, I realize it's not right. And now that I'm older, I realize, like, all them jumps that I was, like, geeking for and couldn't get and did all that extra shit to get them and do all that shit and missing out on what I needed to be doing, they here right now that I put the money first. Like, all of it is just like a revolving door. They all came back. So it's like, bro, just do your thing. Just put that money first, bro. Handle your business, and I promise you, everything else take care of itself. Like, it's females, the business, everything is just fall in line. It's like everything lined up. It just works for you.
For sure. Do you see yourself getting married one day?
Yeah, I can get married. It seems so unrealistic right now at 24 though.
Sure,
like right
sure.
now and today, like right now at this very second, it sounds so unrealistic with what I be having going on, bro. But I could really see myself getting married, like big house, family, daddy of the year award type shit. Like I could really put it off. I could really go full father mode. Five daddy of the year if I was to get married and settle down and all that, man. My youngest?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
For sure. Got anybody shout out, man, that's not here today, man, before we wrap up?
Jug supposed to be in this young with it. Little Jug, he another youngin'. That's my other youngin'. He be with them. He more in their age group, but yeah, I was about to say he in their group. He more their age group, but that's my youngin'. I fuck with Little Jug. He supposed to be right here. Shit. Who else? Glock supposed to be home right now. Glock supposed to be free Glock. Glock supposed to be here with us. Hefe supposed to be here with us. Free Hefe, free Becky, man, free all the members. They supposed to be home with him. About to say, all the men supposed to be here, but special shout outs. I mean, I ain't got lie, for real. None of this is possible without Allah, my mother. You know, people that's helping me along the way, all the members, everybody that got my back, everybody that's in my corner while we, on this road to success.
Yes, sir. And so what you got coming up? What's next on the road to success for you?
As far as music, second quarter. That's the next album that's coming out. That's in the works. Probably gotta add a couple more songs, and that's gonna be finished, ready to drop. I ain't putting no date on it either. I'm just gonna get the cover out and drop that shit. Like, y'all know how I do it. Like, I drop the videos, that shit is gonna come. So y'all be ready when it do come. Hey, it is ready, pause. Say it like 4 times, pause, but be ready when that shit drop, man.
So, that's a, he trying to call me quick. That's what's up, though. That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. Just to good luck to you, first of all. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna ask, you know, is the first quarter, second quarter, it's like it seems like you pretty much, is this like a series you about to do with the music? You know what I'm saying?
So,
kind of translating to basketball.
That's how I always wanted it to like go as far as the albums, like, cause remember, I grew up on Lil Wayne, like, so it's like when you watching Lil Wayne drop, you watching him drop the Carter 1, Carter 2. Okay, dedication 1, dedication 2. So it's like, all right, I seen Wayne do it. I can get a little bit more creative with it.
Right.
I can start with the ticket. You start at the ticket, you need the ticket.
Get in the door.
You need the ticket to get in the door.
Yeah, okay.
And you got the pregame. Pregame, you gotta watch the motherfuckers warm up. Pregame going on, motherfuckers gotta warm up. You gotta watch us get ready. That's the pregame. First quarter here. Game started. Now we in the game, we balled. Second quarter gonna be here. Halftime. In my mind, when I first started rapping though, by halftime, I was already supposed to be fucking famous, making movies and shit. Like, and then I was gonna do third quarter and fourth quarter on some 50 Cent shit. Like, I'm already shows and movies in and all that. Drop this shit. Go on tour right quick. Just enough of them old on tour. Fuck it. In my 40s or something. That's what I'm thinking. The timeline of it. I'm gonna drop third and fourth quarter in my 40s. Stop rapping. Be old as shit. I ain't about to keep rapping. Go on tour one more time.
You ain't trying to Lil Wayne, like that's what you said. Lil Wayne still out here rapping.
I mean, he's still. But look, Wayne a goat though. I ain't gonna say I'm not, but it's like I don't know where I'm gonna be when I'm like. But granted, he probably ain't know where he was gonna be. He probably ain't think he was gonna get that far. But I can see it. I mean. See, I feel it.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Definitely believe in yourself that much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially now that what I see for the DMV, at least right now, is like now is the perfect time for a lot of artists and people that have creatives just to come up and really put this shit on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things have been kind of lacking in the past, but talk also before we go, man. Talk about this being from a historic place of Largo and Capitol Heights, where you had Cute Food and Shabazz, all these guys. You know what I'm saying?
That was a real legendary era, though. Like a lot of people, you had to be there for that shit. Like,
really had to.
But look, this the crazy part, though. Even while that shit was going on, I was so fucking locked in that I wasn't even like, damn, I'm in the middle of like something that's real great going on in this genre. Like it's a whole lot of goat shit going on in Largo right now, and I'm just in the mix. But I'm so locked in on my shit that I wasn't even paying attention. Like Abdul was there at the time.
Right.
And he had an automatic fucking player of the year. Like this nigga the best player in the county right now. Like. That's our homie, bro. We play him every day, though. Like, I'm not even thinking about that shit. The newspapers, the articles, all that. He went out Miami, he had a 50 and 20 game. Like, that's not normal, bro. Like, bro, he in the same building with us. We dap him up every day. Like, that shit ain't nothing. We play him at practice, push him like a regular nigga. Like, still a dude. This is a dude, one dude, though. Like, one of the best players in the county right now. Leading score in the county. Like, that's not easy to do.
Right.
Motherfucking, but that shit bad as a Q shit. That shit was just different. Like, the music was different at the time, but I remember my senior year, cuz they had Shabazz performing at my homecoming. I was in the gym on the gun. Like, that's how locked in I was on my shit, bro. Like, Shabazz, he gonna get his money, but this is my money, bro. He not gonna stop his performance to come see me play. Like, so why the fuck would I stop working on my game or stop working on what I'm doing to go see this nigga perform? Like, that shit was right up the hole. Like, Largo too. 2 long ass hallways, so you can hear the shit. Like
Right.
the little kid in me want to run up there and fucking go get in the crowd. Like, damn, got some bags up this joint, bro. He cranking right now. He rapping the Soulja Boy joke, the joke he this
So
Soulja Boy.
swag, yeah, that jump was hard
That
as shit.
joke rocking like shit downstairs. I mean, I'm down the hall in the gym shooting. I can hear that shit. I can hear everybody yelling. He loud as shit, bro. Fuck, it's gonna pay off. Something gonna
Pay off somehow, yeah.
Get somewhere. I didn't know it was gonna lead to here, and
For sure.
now I'm doing interviews and shit. But
I say, nigga, it's your turn, man. It's
yeah, I
your
was
turn
about to say
right
now
now.
it's my turn. Who knows? I might be rocking Largo stage one day.
Hey, man, you can make it happen, man.
It's a
That's
potential.
your hometown, man. Hometown. Like you say, all the way from Cap Heights today, though. You feel me? Got the guys, 3SKI, Los,
Yes, sir.
Mook,
Fat
Fat Cardi, and
Cardi.
Juan right here, man. Thank y'all for coming over at the Rockville Double M Studios, man. Great energy on the interview,
Thank you for having us, man.
For sure. Let people know they can keep up with y'all, man, on our Instagrams, YouTubes, wherever.
Down one.
Los Wapo.
Fat God.
Fat Cardi.
Down one.
About to say, y'all can follow me on Instagram at 3SKI805, 3SKI, number 805. That's on the grind. Twitter, I believe it's the same thing. 3SKI805 with 3SKI Cap Heights. Apple Music, TOOBUSY3SKI. SoundCloud 3. I'm trying to think. Spotify the same thing. TOOBUSY3SKI. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, TikTok. I know y'all be on the TikTok, following the artists and all
Real
that.
TikTok.
They call me 3. That's with a D though, so
TikTok.
DEY. Call me 3. You gotta spell the 3 out though. Yeah, they call me 3 on TikTok.
For sure. Man, y'all see it right here, man. This rapper be your buckets anytime off the couch, 40 out the watts, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Back with that one too, but that money was busy.
Yeah,
I'm
put that shit on the floor, man.
I'm a gambling man.
Yeah, for sure. But hey, man, he's y'all heard him, man. Thank y'all for coming, tapping and speaking to. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. We out.
Sir.
Yes, sir.